Welcome, everyone. Today we're pulling back the curtain to explore a culinary journey that has captivated generations. Have you ever wondered what makes a Snickers bar so irresistible? It's that magnificent symphony of soft nougat, blended with rich, chewy caramel, studded with crunchy peanuts, all enveloped in creamy milk chocolate, a taste that has delighted palates for nearly a century. It's fascinating to know that the Snickers story began in 1930 when Frank Mars, a culinary genius, created this ultimate combination and lovingly named it after his family's beloved horse. From the cute little fun-size bars to the giant king size, from the sophisticated almond version to the rich, nutty peanut original, or even the cool Snickers ice cream bars. There seems to be a Snickers flavor for every preference, every moment. So join me, as someone who has spent many years studying food production technology, as we step into the magical world of the Snickers factory to witness every layer, every stage that creates this legend. Right here in Waco, Texas, a colossal master foods facility, a true heart of their operations, is tirelessly working day and night. It's incredible, but this plant alone supplies up to 65% of the total Snickers output consumed in the United States. The remaining 35% is shared by other satellite plants, ensuring that whenever your sweet tooth kicks in, your favorite Snickers bars are always ready on the shelf. So, where does the journey of creating a Snickers bar begin? It starts with that rich, melt-in-your-mouth, mesmerizing chocolate coating. If you enjoy How It's Made food content, please like this video and subscribe to the Factory Wonders US channel right away. But what makes this chocolate so different? The secret lies in its exclusive formula. With finely tuned levels of cocoa butter and lecithin. Cocoa butter, naturally extracted from cocoa beans, not only provides that characteristic creamy taste, but also determines the chocolate's melting point. Lecithin, often extracted from soybeans, acts as a magical emulsifier, helping all the ingredients blend perfectly to create a smooth, velvety texture. This combination helps Snickers chocolate reach the ideal melting point in your mouth, not in your hand, delivering the most complete tasting experience. To create that perfect shell, top-quality cocoa beans are carefully selected. They pass through a modern machinery system to remove the husks, leaving only the precious nibs inside. Next, these nibs are fed into giant roasters. This meticulous roasting process not only removes moisture, but also awakens the deepest flavor notes, from delicate fruity hints to a captivating slight bitterness, forming the soul of the chocolate. After roasting, the cocoa nibs are finely ground in industrial mills, combined with sugar and milk powder, creating a thick paste called chocolate liquor. This is chocolate in its purest form. It's quite an artistic chain of physical and chemical reactions, isn't it? If you're curious to learn more about the art of chocolate making, the reference links will open a door to this enchanting world of flavor. And when the chocolate stream has reached perfect smoothness, ready to coat the wonderful layers inside, other machines are also busily preparing for the next stage. Imagine sacks of raw, shelled peanuts, each weighing up to 2,000 pounds, nearly 1 ton, being lifted and gently poured into a giant hopper called a holding hopper. From here, a river of peanuts begins its journey on a conveyor belt, heading straight to the production line. Did you know it's estimated that this factory needs a quantity of peanuts equivalent to the yield of about 21 acres of land each day to create those delicious Snickers bars, a truly impressive figure, showcasing the incredible scale of production. This mixture is then transferred to a refining machine, where rollers grind it over and over, reducing the size of the solid particles to be incredibly small, providing an absolutely smooth sensation as it melts on your tongue. But it doesn't stop there. The chocolate symphony continues to another giant mixer called a conche. Inside this colossal machine, the chocolate is continuously stirred for many hours at a tightly controlled temperature. Next, these peanuts are transferred to a specialized conveyor system, unique in that it constantly oscillates from side to side. What's the purpose of this rhythmic movement? It's to ensure every peanut is spread out evenly, not crowded, ready to receive the heat fully as they enter a giant convection oven, up to 150 feet long, nearly half the length of a football field. Inside this heat tunnel, the peanuts will be roasted for about 30 minutes at 350 degrees. This is where the magic of the Maillard reaction happens, as sugars and amino acids in the peanuts interact under heat, releasing that deep, fragrant, nutty flavor. An aroma that's tantalizing just to smell and which contributes to Snickers' irresistible appeal. While the peanuts are basking in the oven, exuding their fragrant aroma, in another area of the kitchen, experts are hard at work preparing Snickers' signature creamy, rich caramel. This process begins in enormous industrial vats, capable of holding up to 800 pounds of ingredients. Inside, corn syrup, premium butter, sweetened condensed milk, refined sugar, and a little salt, an essential spice to balance the sweetness and enhance the flavor, are mixed evenly and heated to a specific temperature. This golden mixture is then transferred to a special device called a vacuum kettle. Here, the caramelization process truly takes place at a temperature of about 250 degrees for 20 minutes. If you found this video informative, comment 1. If you'd like to see more videos like this, comment 2. Using a vacuum kettle helps lower the boiling point of the mixture, allowing caramelization to occur at a lower temperature. This helps better control the color and flavor, while also preventing the risk of scorching. Every step is carefully monitored to ensure the caramel achieves the perfect consistency. Near the end of the cooking process, a touch of pure vanilla extract is added, like a final flourish to bring out the rich, enticing aroma of the caramel. At the same time, emulsifiers like lecithin, yes, lecithin again, our familiar companion, are also added to help the caramel become smoother and more stable, preventing separation. This hot caramel mixture will then be cooled slowly to achieve the ideal viscosity, ensuring that every layer of caramel in a Snickers bar is smooth, chewy, and rich. The entire process of creating this premium batch of caramel can take up to 45 minutes, a worthy investment of time for such exquisite flavor. This is a critically important balance. This temperature allows the nougat to set when cooled, firm enough to hold its shape, yet soft and pliable enough to create that delightful chewy sensation when eaten. However, there's an invisible enemy that nougat artisans must always guard against: humidity. Sugar is highly hygroscopic. If the air humidity is too high, the sugar will absorb water, affecting the nougat's texture, potentially making it runny. In that case, it might be necessary to slightly increase the cooking temperature to remove excess moisture and maintain the ideal texture just achieved. Ultimately, achieving the correct firmness is crucial. Anything too soft won't create that perfect chewiness, that characteristic chewy feeling we expect in every Snickers bite. And when the nougat layer has reached its ideal fluffiness and chewiness, it will be moved to the next stage, ready to blend with the other ingredients. Now that the nougat layer has reached perfection, its journey isn't over. This warm nougat mass will be fed into a rather interesting piece of equipment, a screw mixer. Here, another important ingredient is added: fresh ground peanut butter. Can you imagine the rich, nutty flavor and aroma of peanut butter blending with the sweet, chewy nougat, creating a truly irresistible combination? After the peanut butter and nougat have been thoroughly mixed into a uniform mass, they begin an elevated journey, moving along a high conveyor belt, suspended near the top of the factory. This trip isn't just for transportation, it serves a very clever purpose, allowing the hot nougat mass to cool down naturally before entering the next stage. By the time the nougat and peanut butter mixture climbs to the top of the conveyor, its temperature has been precisely adjusted down to about 195 degrees. At this point, the conveyor gently delivers the mixture into a large hopper. And then, the next miracle happens. Under the force of gravity, this warm, fragrant mixture slowly falls, passing between two giant rollers. What's special is that these two rollers are chilled to a very low temperature, only about 24 degrees Fahrenheit. This impressive machine is called a sheeter. It performs two important tasks simultaneously: thinning out the mixture and cooling it rapidly. When the hot mixture comes into contact with the cold metal surface of the rollers, something interesting occurs. The sudden cold causes the outer layer of nougat to stick firmly to the roller surface, forming a thin sheet. Meanwhile, our peanut friends, after about 30 minutes of sunbathing in the industrial oven, are now perfectly roasted, exuding an irresistible, delicious aroma. They gently fall onto another conveyor belt, ready to join the flavor party. As the peanuts move along the line, a worker skillfully spreads them out, ensuring no nuts are clumped together and that they are evenly distributed. Then, they pass through a special rotating drum. What an anticipated moment! Simultaneously, the freshly roasted peanuts, lightly salted, fall from the upper conveyor directly onto the warm caramel waiting below. As they fall, an auger continuously rotates, perfectly mixing the caramel and nuts, creating a wonderfully sticky, delicious mixture. Imagine the fusion of the sweet, rich caramel, the slight saltiness, and the crunchy, nutty peanuts, a true symphony of flavors. Then, this harmonious mixture is pushed forward by the auger, moving seamlessly to the next stage. After being thoroughly mixed, the delicious, pliable mixture of peanuts and caramel gently pours from the auger onto a giant rotating metal drum called a cooling roller. This drum is also chilled to about 24 degrees Celsius at this stage. The caramel is still somewhat liquid, so the cooling roller helps to distribute the mixture evenly, thinning it out, while also cooling the caramel down to a more manageable consistency. This step plays an extremely important role in transforming the pliable mixture into a uniform layer, perfect for the final assembly stage. Now it's time to bring these two delicious layers together. First, a large blade carefully scrapes the chilled and shaped caramel and peanut layer off the cooling roller. And the magic happens as this caramel peanut layer falls directly on top of the peanut butter nougat, moving on the conveyor belt just below. The two flavor layers have now met together. They pass through a pressure roller, where they are seamlessly integrated, pressed tightly together into a single, uniform candy sheet of ideal thickness. This combined sheet of caramel, peanuts, and nougat then enters an enclosed cooling tunnel. Inside this tunnel, it is cooled to a stable temperature of about 65 degrees Celsius. This cooling tunnel not only hardens the candy layers, ensuring they can be easily sliced in the next stage, but also plays another important role. It helps to harmonize their flavors. This slow cooling process allows the flavors to meld together subtly, making each bite a perfect balance of salty and sweet, chewy and crunchy. After being sufficiently cooled, this giant candy sheet continues its journey and proceeds to meet the cutter. This machine is equipped with up to 19 sharp rotating blades, ready to divide the nougat, caramel, and nut mass into 38 long, more manageable candy strips. As these long strips move forward, they encounter a series of guillotine-like sharp blades. These blades cut across each strip in the opposite direction to form individual candy bars, each about 4.5 inches long. Now, each candy bar is the perfect size, ready to be cloaked in its final, delicious milk chocolate coating. Next, they continue their journey through a full enrober, a truly magical machine, as it completely encases each candy bar in a smooth, luxurious layer of chocolate. At this point now, they're already starting to take on the iconic look of a Snickers bar that we all love. As the chocolate layer begins to set slightly, the candy bars move across vibrating grates. This gentle vibration helps distribute the chocolate evenly over the entire bar and removes any trapped air bubbles, ensuring a perfect coating. After a long and fascinating journey through the cooling tunnel, the Snickers bars are finally complete and ready to be dressed in their final outfit. Here, each candy bar is carefully wrapped in the iconic Snickers wrapper, specially designed with plastic to ensure freshness and preserve the full flavor. This modern packaging machine is equipped with advanced heat sealing technology, capable of sealing the edges of the candy wrappers at an impressive rate, up to 1,000 bars per minute. An astounding figure showcasing superior production efficiency. From here, these Snickers bars are not only transported to candy shelves nationwide, but also embark on a global mission to conquer cravings everywhere, bringing satisfaction in every bite. What a magical journey, from raw cocoa beans and peanuts to complete candy bars, ready to bring joy to millions. Each Snickers bar is a testament to dedication, skill, and the beauty of combining small, seemingly ordinary ingredients into something extraordinary. Just like in life, success and happiness come from patience, passion, and attention to detail. It's about embracing each step of the journey, no matter how complex or challenging, and trusting that the end result will be worth it. This reminds us that greatness doesn't just happen, it's carefully built, layer by layer, with care and precision, whether you're crafting a candy bar or building your dreams. So, when life gets overwhelming, remember the story of Snickers, even the most delicious achievements results. Translators note, keeping achievements or results as more fitting than fruits here come from hard work, balance, and perseverance. Where do you usually enjoy your Snickers bar? Thank you for watching and joining us on this exciting exploration. If you found the information in today's video helpful, don't forget to leave a comment and hit the notification bell to subscribe to the Factory Wonders US channel so you don't miss upcoming fascinating videos on our next inspiring and informative journeys. And for more inspiring stories that blend life lessons with everyday wonders,